say, for the post-flooding.
Yeah.
They've improved the water quality. They've improved the banks because it was so overgrown. Now it's an awful lot easier to fish.
Let's begin our journey through Gort on a cold winter's morning at the beginning of November. It is a day like any other day in Gort, but this was a special day, for it held with it the promise of things to come.
Yeah. Well, how are you feeling now?
Not too bad, no, sir.
Great.
Good luck.
Well, you're getting a nice day for it, any of you guys.
Yeah, it's grand. Lovely, no God.
All you need now is a victory.
That's it.
Good luck with it. A county minor star. Jerry, you all set for today?
I am sure, I wouldn't I?
Great. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am, of course.
I hope you'll be as good today as you were in the minor final.
I'm sure, hopefully.
Great. And good luck with it. Any bit nervous there?
No nerves, no.
No, only a few hours to go now, Sean.
That's alright.
Be nice. Hopefully bring back a county cup to Gort.
You never know.
Well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
Are you playing for Gort today?
Yeah.
Are you really? Where are you playing?
Pair of Stadium.
But you're being shouted for Gort, won't you?
Yeah.
The man yourself. You all set for it, lads?
Already know.
Grand, you're a lovely day for us, any of you guys.
Lovely now.
Yeah. I hope
Look, now we'll be celebrating after a while.
with the help of God. Now, lads, can you go to the match?
Yeah.
And who will you be shouting for? Great, and you going on the bus, lads?
Yeah.
And tell me, you'll play for Gort in a few years' time, will you?
Yeah.
Will you win today?
Yes.
By how much?
I don't know. As long as we bloody win.
What are Gort's chances?
They'll win by 2 points.
2 points. And what's the exact score now?
110 to 1-8.
Great, and this is about 6 hours before the match. Great
it, yeah.
forecast.
Says good luck now.
I hope it fixes up that way.
Like most towns in Ireland, the GAA club is an important part of the community. In Gort, this is no exception. The Gort GAA club is an important part of the town for all ages.
Now we're here with Michael Conley of Galway Hurling fame. Michael, you played against Gort.
Yes, Michelle, I remember them. I told you I have the scars to remember them, so
Could you tell me?
I did play in the 70s and the 80s. We had some great battles with Gort. We the betters in a few county finals, and we bet them in a few county finals, and they were always kind of hard, tough games. But great thing about them was when the game was over, that was it. First Pickett would say, John Nolan, Sibling, and you'd be walking off the pitch, and first thing they said to you, where are you going for a pint, Mike? We'll meet you for a pint. That was win or lose, and that was the attitude they had, and they gave us as good as you could get on the pitch, but afterwards they were great ambassadors, and they were great crack afterwards. So I'd have a good time for them, to be honest.
Great.
Gort is blessed by an outstanding natural environment. To the north lies Cool Park, and to the south lies Loch Cutra. We will begin our exploration of natural Gort by a visit to Loch Cutra Lake and Castle.
Chris here, the estate manager here at Lochgouser Castle. You newly here, Chris, now, and you're welcome.
Thanks very much. And yeah, I'm just here 3 months now, so I've been broken in.
Fine.
But yeah, it's a wonderful spot here in Lochgouser. It's the largest privately owned lake in Europe. It's 1,000 acres. The estate originally would have encompassed the whole lake. The estate was over 80,000 acres originally. But obviously it was sold off over the years, the Land Commission, and then obviously various owners have reduced it in size because of the size of it was just so much to keep. So all the rights, all the fishing rights here on the lake belong to the estate. We have a triathlon coming up next year. It's part of the Castle Triathlon series, and that's going to be in the first weekend of June. So that's something that we're very excited about, and we're hoping to do a number of those over the next few years.
Now, Chris, could you tell us a bit about the history of the castle?
Yeah, well, fairly basically, it was built in 1811, the castle, for the Verica family, who were created the first Viscounts Gort. They were here from 1811 to about 1852 or thereabouts, and then it was bought by the nuns, and it was a convent for a couple of years. They found it a bit too much for them to run, so it was then bought by General Hugh Gough, who bought the estate then by 1854. And he had just returned from a major campaign out in India for the British Army, and he'd done quite well, and so he'd come back. He's originally from down outside Limerick, so he wanted to come back home. So the castle was for sale, and he bought it then from the convent. And he also added then onto the castle. The original castle for the Gorts was designed by John Nash, who has East Cowes Castle on the Isle of Wight, and who was also involved in the design of Buckingham Palace, changing Buckingham House into Buckingham Palace. So, and he was friends of the Gort family, who built the original castle. But then the Goffs added on to that. The Goffs added on, just behind me here, they added the clock tower and the wing beside the clock tower, and they also added a wing on the far side, which was basically his trophy room. So all his war spoils from India and China and wherever else he was fighting were all displayed in this wing that was added on. It's since been taken down, the Goffs were here for quite a while. They were here until about the mid-1950s, I think, or thereabouts. And then it was let go a bit, and then it was bought by Timothy Gwyn Jones, and in about 1960. And now it's Susie Gwyn Jones who's now the present owner and custodian of this beautiful castle.
Now we have 3 guests here in Lochgouser from Spain. How are you enjoying?
Yes,
Lochgouser?
I love Ireland because my daughter was born here 10 years ago. I was living here for 2 years, and I have a very good memories of Ireland. That's why I'm coming again, coming back here. Yes, and we decided to come here because we saw the castle in internet, and it's a lovely place to spend a holidays here.
It is hard to talk of Gort without thinking of Coole Park. It marks the changes in the seasons from year to year, while the rhythmical rising and falling of the Turlough is the very heartbeat of Gort itself. Together with the adjoining Garyland, it is a nature reserve of 1,000 acres. Coole was the ancestral home of Lady Augusta Gregory, a dramatist who, with Edward Martin of Talara and William Butler Yeats, co-founded the Abbey Theatre. Coole is renowned for its natural beauty, with more than 6 kilometres of nature trails. The Seven Woods of Coole is celebrated by W.B. Yeats. In the early 20th century, Coole was the centre of the Irish literary revival, with many famous Irish writers meeting in Coole and experiencing its magic. The famous autograph tree stands as a lasting reminder of their presence. Coole truly is a place of outstanding natural beauty that can be enjoyed year-round. In winter, Coole can be a truly magical place. With spring comes the flowers. For a few short weeks, the ground is covered by the flowers of wild garlic, while the air is heavy with their fragrance. On a Sunday morning in mid-April, Coole came alive with more than 500 runners taking part in the Coole 10km fun run. Proceeds were in aid of the Ardrahan defibrillator group. The property boom is not quite over in Gort. On the far side of Coole Park in Garyland, a very special house is being built. It is a renovation of an old gate lodge that is being updated to some very specific